What's up, guys? Welcome to our podcast, Tub Talk, with Blake.
Malachi.
And Braden. So how's everybody been?
Just tired.
Tired?
Good, man.
That's sweet. That's what's up. Yeah, I've been chilling. How's school, Blake?
I mean, it's okay, but I'm over it. I'm over online school.
Dude.
You and me both.
That's why I stopped it. Couldn't do it, you know?
Gave up?
I gave up.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It is not the same.
Do you miss having all your friends around you at school, Blake?
I mean, it's not really that. It's just I'm not motivated.
Oh, you didn't have any friends, I see. Okay. Is it nice not having, like, your teacher, though?
Yeah, it's cool to just be able to, like...
Work around your own schedule?
Yeah.
Yeah. Malachi, how's college going?
It's awful.
Awful?
You know.
What's the vibe like in your classes? Your online classes, I'm sorry.
I mean, like, nothing.
Nothing?
There is no vibe.
No vibe?
The
Do you
vibe
guys-
is I get emails from the teacher about my late assignments, so.
Oh, yeah.
my vibe,
Same.
You know?
Do you guys have to go to Zoom meetings?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No
not
Zoom
required.
meetings, really.
thank God.
Like, they won't, they're not allowed to do them.
That's nice.
Yeah,
But
that's
at
cool.
the same time, that's also not nice
No,
because you don't
then
get that
there's
interaction.
no requirement to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, just other than the assignments, of course. But
Right, but there's no, I mean, like, your assignments you'd turn in the day before class or whatever, but if you didn't turn them in, you'd go into class and feel guilty about not having it in.
Mm-hmm.
But there isn't that because you got no face-to-face interaction.
Yeah, which, I mean, that sucks. And, you know, I mean, if it wasn't for COVID-19, then it wouldn't be like this,
True.
you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I was like super excited. I mean, not excited for people getting sick and stuff, but I thought it was going to be cool to be online school and stuff.
yeah, I mean, I thought it would be the same too, but it wasn't. It just wasn't. And it messed up pretty much the entire economy, with people going to school to people going to work, and just everything got messed up, and it really sucks.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but for the whole summer, it was cool until school started.
yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, going nowhere and just playing video games all day. I mean, during the summer, you know, it was cool, but
Well, that's not what I did. I just would go skateboard every day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about that? Your skateboarding, how's that going?
I just got sponsored.
Yeah?
By who?
Yeah. There are people called All Time Apparel.
Why don't you shout them out?
Go follow them at ALTM Apparel.
Cool. Yeah, go give them a follow, see what they got. What do you, have they, like, showed anything about you yet on there?
No, because I haven't made an edit yet because I'm still waiting for the package that I got from them to come in.
Oh, okay, you ordered one?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to come in.
What'd you order?
2 shirts and a pair of shoes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do they sell boards?
No, they don't sell boards. They're gonna soon, though.
They're gonna soon? Are you gonna get one when they, because you get, what do you get? Do you get stuff for free?
Some stuff, but they said that they don't want it to be like you get one shirt every like couple months for free, you know?
Yeah.
So they sent me one thing like every couple months,
Okay.
but then I get 50% off everything.
Oh, that's nice. So
Yeah.
you'll get 50% off the boards?
Yeah.
That's nice. You don't have to go to pharmacy or Active and pay, how much are they? 60
Like,
bucks?
Yeah, and it's cool because I snap a board like every month. So then I just end up paying so much money for boards.
Yeah, I'd assume.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Work in school.
Work and school?
And video games, of course.
Video games,
You
of
know?
course. How's the video games going?
Nah, they're okay.
They're okay?
You know, just waiting for the new stuff to come out.
Yeah.
You know, on the topic of that, Cold War is downloading today.
Cold War is
actually.
downloading? Mine already
Right now.
downloaded.
Heck yeah. Would you get the new Xbox yet or no?
No, dude, actually, I did want to talk about that as well. The new Xbox, I was on last night. We're recording this on, what is today, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday the 10th.
So last night, it came out at 10 p.m. and I was on the Best Buy website, and the timer counted down to 0, and the whole website crashed.
Really?
All the
Nice.
apps crashed, everything, and then it finally logged back in, and it said sold out.
Damn.
And so I was just like, geez,
That sucks.
no, not very nice.
No.
When is it gonna gonna come back in stock?
Who knows? We'll find out. Probably around, if not within the next few weeks, it'll be around Christmas time. But, even around Christmas time, they're still going to go right off the shelves.
They'll probably be open for pre-order again.
Probably. I hope so.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to probably turn into a thing with the Switches where everyone was trying to get a Switch.
Especially at the start of COVID.
Yeah, at the start of COVID, everyone's trying to get a Switch, and they're sold out everywhere. And I ended up getting a Switch Lite for like $280.
$280?
Yeah, off Amazon, which are like super expensive, but...
I got my normal Switch for $300.
Oh, really? Well, I got a game, too, so it was only like $240.
Okay. That makes sense. Malachi, you have a PC, right?
That I do.
That you do? How you liking that?
It's good,
Yeah, you buy any new parts for it? Because you built it yourself, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I haven't got any new parts for it. I'm waiting for the RTX 3070 to finish, coming out and everybody doing their whole thing,
Oh, okay.
The same thing happened with the new graphics cards.
Okay.
With the Xbox, they sold out in seconds to bots, so,
Yeah. The new consoles, I mean, they have crazy stuff, but let's talk more about COVID and how that's going. Have you guys like going places? It sucks because I don't know, everything's all locked up.
Yeah, like me and you, Brayden, we would go even when we went go-kart racing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean this was in October. This was
September,
last month.
October, yeah.
Yeah, so it's even way after everything was done, and they still made everybody bring all their own stuff, and then everyone had to pay for their own face mask, and everyone had to clean all the helmets and everything.
Yeah. And, it used to not be like that. And I wish it could go back to normal, but it won't. But it sucks. Malachi, have you gone anywhere, any places that you've had to do the most extra for COVID?
I flew to Florida with my family in July.
Okay.
And you had to wear masks throughout the whole plane, airport, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So over in Florida, life's different, though. Masks aren't required anywhere.
Uh-huh.
So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That must be nice.
So, you got off the plane, took your mask off, basically just threw it away. They're not required anywhere. Over here in California, it's just kind of, dookie. Everything's required a face mask, and you have to carry it everywhere you go, unless you're like Blake,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the face masks suck. And I don't think it's going to be getting better anytime soon. I think it might just be getting worse.
So they say.
Yeah.
So they say, yeah.
And one thing is, me and Brayden work in a restaurant, and I'm sure Malachi could also relate because he works at a grocery store. But there's so many, boomers and Karens that don't understand why they can't sit inside. And it's annoying because we don't have anything to do with it, and then everyone's getting so mad at us.
Yeah, we don't have any control over it, and they come in and they tell us, well, why can't we sit inside? Well, I don't know, Karen.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing we can do in them.
You just can't.
Facts.
So.
And so that sucks. The quarantine sucked. Staying inside all day.
It was awful.
It was awful. Got boring. Didn't get to see your friends. Didn't go out and be able to do stuff.
Didn't you enjoy it a little bit, though? Just a little bit?
I mean, it was nice,
but
after 2 weeks, you're like, when's this going to end?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
After 2 weeks, it's like, okay, when can I go back to school?
Right.
When can I go back to work? When can I see my friends again?
Right.
Yeah, and then I think a lot of people are so excited for 2021 and everything because, 2020's cursed year or whatever's going around, But it's not all going to end. I mean, COVID's going to be around forever.
Yes, it will always be around. And some people don't understand it.
Yeah.
Some people do understand it, and bravo to them. But
fair enough.
The people who don't understand it, I mean, they think it's just gonna magically go away, and that's not the case here.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a Ebola because there was an Ebola outbreak in 2012, and then there was another Ebola outbreak earlier this year. I don't know if you guys knew that, but there's another Ebola outbreak, but it's not gonna go away.
Did they get that under control?
Yeah, they got that under control.
That's good. Yeah, but no, it's not going to go away, and that's a good example of it. It came back, but I mean, now that we have the vaccines for it,
Exactly.
we can get rid of it like that, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be gone forever, right?
And then people who are wondering to themselves, what do you mean they're not back to school? We live in California, and in some parts of California, nobody's going back to school or anything yet. I mean, where we are, we're still in the red.
Yeah, and it still sucks. We're not quarantined really anymore, kind of, but not really. It's we're able to work now, which is great, thank God.
It's always able to work. Were you not always able to work?
Well,
I wasn't working.
Yeah, I wasn't
No?
working
I
either.
wasn't working.
We gave up our hours because it's not like we're paying rent or anything,
No.
you know?
It's true.
but
Okay, let me ask you, how was your March 13th?
my March 13th.
Yes.
Oh, when we got let off of school?
Right, when they said it was a week early for spring break.
Yeah, I was...
Oh, I was already on spring break, bro.
Yeah, I was extremely happy. I was just... Because one of my good friends that goes to a different school than me, he got let off already for COVID for the rest of the year.
Okay.
Or no, he got let off for 2 weeks. And then I was
He
hoping...
must have thought that was great, huh?
Yeah, he was happy. So then I was hoping that we were going to have that too. So then we got an email from the school saying that they were closed that week and then spring break and then the week after that. And then spring break came and we got another email that said they were shut down for the rest of the year.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And we were happy because my school personally, their work didn't count. It was basically extra credit.
Is it really?
Yeah, so if I didn't do any work, and my grade didn't change at all.
That sounds
sounds
nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Jeez, I wish I
Yeah, I
had
was
that.
I failed and had to drop a class during that semester.
Really, I hate online school.
I failed one of my classes, and I don't even think my parents know I failed that class. But they're gonna find out one day, so might as well let them know.
Right?
Yeah, I failed one class, but my other class, I think I barely passed.
Really?
Oh well, I
Yeah.
passed.
You seem worried about that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm chilling. I think.
Yeah, but I feel like in the early stages of COVID, nobody was taking it seriously, myself included.
True.
And then everything going on in the upcoming months of COVID with the BLM and everything like that, all the riots, I think everything was just breeding ground for COVID, making everything worse.
Yeah, making everything a lot worse, and it's it did make it a lot worse, and it's it could have gone a different way, but it didn't. And
Not saying BLM is bad, but it's just rioting.
Yeah, no, right, yeah, exactly. I support the BLM movement completely. It has my full support, but the rioting, I feel like, it could be, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
And
then it's the whole thing where they're saying if one black person is doing something bad, why are they categorizing the whole African American race? Well, they're doing the same thing to cops.
If one cop does one thing bad, their whole unit or the whole police force is bad.
And then ACAB, if you guys don't know what that means, it's all cops are
bad.
Yeah.
And
well, it's not bad, but it's something else.
Yeah, we're not going to say what it is. I bet you could figure out what it is. If it is, leave it in the comments. But it's really not true. I've met plenty of amazing police officers in my lifetime, and I've met my fair share of bad police officers, and it's
terrible.
Yeah, it is. It is bad. It's not right. Mm-hmm. Some cops are that are amazing cops, and they do their part in the world, and there's even videos of cops doing great things with all sorts of great people. Mm-hmm. And saying all cops are bad is
saying all black people are criminals.
Yeah.
It's just terrible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It's just everything going on.
Yeah.
But Black Lives Matter definitely is something that we need because racism is real.
It is. Yes, it is real.
Systemic racism is.
It is a problem all over the world, and
it's terrible.
Some parts of the states, it's a big problem. Other parts, it's not as big, but I mean, it's still everywhere. It's in a lot of communities, and you don't even know it.
Yeah, I saw this video of a guy he was holding a Black Lives Matter sign up on his busy street corner, and like, he was holding this sign up on a street corner of his city that he lived in, and it was this city, I think it's in Kentucky, that's known for being the most racist city in the world.
Okay.
So he was videoing people's reactions, and old white guys or just white people in general were driving past him yelling white pride. Have some pride in yourself. Like, what are you doing standing up for somebody else who isn't a human? You know what I mean? Like it's 2020 and that's still happening.
Yeah, no.
And these were like young people, like kids my age and stuff, saying that to this guy. You know,
people
that's crazy.
Being taught wrong.
Yeah, and I mean, those people, if you think about it, if they were, maybe it's their parents that are like that, or maybe it's not.
Yeah, maybe they were just wrongfully educated.
Or maybe it's not. I mean, who knows? They have their side of the story too, but what they do is still wrong, and it's not okay, but at the same time, it's still not okay to be calling every cop bad, but it's also not okay to be calling every black man or black woman or, any other race, any sex, religion. It's not right to be calling anybody bad just because of how they look or their beliefs.
You can't judge someone off their appearance.
No, you can't.
It's not what Martin Luther King Jr. said. He said that one day he wants his kids to be not judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character.
Yeah, and I mean that's great,
That's still not the world we live in, though.
No, it's not, sadly. And it's a little hard to say that, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's sad.
And then it's like the same thing to where if somebody's saying all black people are criminals, well, then you could say all white people are Nazis, or all Muslims are terrorists, or so many other things. But it's just, you can't be saying that. It's not right.
No, it's not.
It's inhumane.
Yes, it is. It really is. And people just don't seem to understand that,
Yeah, it's crazy. The world is so divided right now. It's just,
it is. It is divided.
It's even not even just in the world, even just I would say more in America than anything,
Yes, especially.
We can't seem to decide what we want to say the least, you know what I mean?
Yes, and I feel like as a nation, we're kind of disintegrating, falling apart.
Yeah.
We're losing our hold on everything.
Yeah.
Our grip as
society.
As a society as one. And we're dividing into separate sections or sectors.
Dude, it's low key, the U.S. is turning into the Hunger Games.
It is. It really is.
It's getting really real. It's kind of terrifying.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Scares me. And maybe the Hunger Games was right.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, it's not. But
But I just hate how people could judge you so much just based off. For instance, one thing that's dividing America right now so much is the election.
Yeah.
To where you support Biden or Trump.
Yeah, if you support Trump, you're automatically a racist.
Right.
But
if you support Biden, you're automatically a communist or a socialist.
Yeah. So it goes both ways for either side. They're crossing paths so much like they never have before.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody respects each other's opinions.
No.
Nobody's willing to talk about anything.
Absolutely
and they don't
not.
have any evidence. Like people say Trump is a racist and stuff like that, and then some people say, well, Biden rapes little girls. It's like, well, you don't have any evidence.
No.
Right. And you can't judge a person's opinion off of, you can't. I've heard people say that, oh, well, why would you support Trump over Biden? He is a racist. But then,
Yeah, they don't have any proof.
Right.
No.
Well, not even if they don't have any proof, like it doesn't.
It's just
it doesn't
opinions.
necessarily matter. You
Yeah.
know?
No, it's
It
just
doesn't
opinions, and nobody's respecting anybody's opinions either.
Right.
And it's really not fair.
No, not at all.
And then one thing that's really been annoying me lately is some girls, I'm not going to name any names, but there's some girls on my Snapchat, and they are so pro-Trump or so pro-Biden, and they think everybody else's opinion is just wrong.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
this girl posted the whole argument about how some kid supported Trump, and she was saying so much stuff that how could you support Trump? You're a terrible person.
Right.
And then they're not looking at their views, the other person's views. And another thing that makes me mad about that is, come on, you're 16. You're not even voting.
Yeah, I mean, but they still have a voice.
Yeah, but they don't need to share their political views.
They don't, but they
They
still do have a voice.
but they still have a voice, and they say they have a voice, but then they don't let other people have their voice.
And they don't care that those people have their voice.
Right.
They think that their voice is the only voice that matters.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not.
No.
Their voice is not the only voice that matters. My voice matters, Blake, your voice matters, even though you're still
Even I'm
underage
14,
like that.
Yeah, I don't go around sharing my political view, not that I care.
I mean,
to be honest,
you
because
could if you wanted to, but you don't.
not that I care who gets elected either,
No.
because it's not my decision. My
Yeah.
opinion isn't going to change who becomes the president.
No, it's not. And no, it isn't. And Malachi's, his views matter. His voice matters. Everybody's voice matters. And that's what keeps us together as a
society.
As a society, yeah, our voices matter, and that's what's holding us together. But recently, it's
tearing us apart.
It's been tearing us apart.
Yeah, having a voice seems to be doing the opposite of what it's supposed to be doing.
Yes,
You know,
and that's why I think that personally, I think sharing political views,
it's a little overrated.
It is a little overrated, and
You lose your friendships.
Friends. Yeah.
I've seen people who lose friendships. I had a friend at work who, she lost a bunch of friends because her dad's a cop, so she was pro cops, not anti Black Lives Matter, but pro cops, and I think she lost 4 or 5 friends over it because her dad's a cop, you know what I mean? And the people calling her dad bad because he's a cop. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's dividing and breaking everything when it shouldn't need to.
No.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have to.
And then one of my friends is on a volleyball team, one of my girlfriends, and she her whole team supports Biden, but she supports Trump.
And does she get shot down for that?
But she doesn't tell anybody because she's scared that if she tells them that they're gonna judge her.
Right.
And the way today it is, they probably will.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
Probably they will judge her.
They will.
judge
And
her.
that's sad.
Yeah.
That's a little sad. Not a little. It's pretty sad.
Yes.
Um.
And I can't believe how much that we're getting divided over this. And honestly, it's kind of what's it called? It's kind of Joe Biden and Trump's fault to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump is spreading so much information on on Twitter
About Biden.
Yeah, and then
Biden's
all
just
the
doing the same
all of
and
the,
stuff. I mean, it's a back and forth battle with all the debates and on Twitter and everything. It's like Trump did this, well, Biden did this.
Yeah, and then the debate. One of the debates, I saw some of one of the debate, and it wasn't even a debate. It was just Trump and Biden arguing.
Yeah, it was just
That's all it was.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't like a formal debate should have been, like debates in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It was.
It wasn't civil, to say the least.
Yeah, it was not civil.
No, it wasn't, and it reminded me of a schoolyard fight in elementary school.
Yeah.
Just
honestly.
On the basketball court about if you made the shot or if it just hit the net.
Yeah. And people not that people's opinions don't matter. It's just people need to be accepting of other people's opinions.
Right.
Yes.
Even if you have a different political opinion, the country would be so much better if people just respected other people's opinions.
Yeah.
Even if you're super, super racist, the KKK doesn't care about anybody else but themselves. But, even if you're super racist, you should still care and not say anything in public to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
need to be civil. People
Right.
need to be more civil.
But,
Act like
the way
humans.
that it's happening act like humans, exactly. But the way that that's looking right now, it seems it's not going to be like that for a little while.
And then
You
I
know,
feel like
and with Biden winning the election, the whole thing might go down. And,
You go one of two. It could go many ways.
it could,
Yeah.
but, who really knows?
Nobody.
Who
Nobody
knows where it
knows.
could, who knows where it could go?
Right.
yeah. And then what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Everybody a long time ago, I don't know, but nobody really says it anymore, but everybody in like the 1950s through like the 70s and stuff used to say that the US is the best country in the world.
And it was.
It was back then, maybe.
Maybe.
But
there were still
Doesn't feel like it
problems.
now.
Definitely not anymore.
Not right now.
Nope.
No, not right now. It wasn't the best then. It was,
Yeah.
But
But now it's just we're kind of everybody's else's around the world, everybody's reality show at this point.
yeah.
True. We're
Yeah.
keeping up with the Kardashians to the rest of the world.
Pretty much.
Keeping up with the U.S. You know what I mean?
Right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it is unbelievable.
I hope that everybody could just kind of chill out.
Chilling out, yes.
Yeah. And then eventually, hopefully, we can become more civil again.
Yeah.
If everybody's just vibing,
Yeah, no more rioting, no more Karens, no more judging people off stupid stuff.
Yeah, stupid
And then
stuff.
another thing is that makes me mad is people were so terrible to Trump when he was president. Not that even if you don't like him, you should still respect him because he's your president.
He's yeah.
Even if you don't like him, you still need to respect him. He is controlling our country pretty much.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much all we got for you guys today. We'll see you in the next one. Later.